Hey guys, I don't know. Look how blurry I look. I upgraded my windows and my settings got all reset again on the camera, which I didn't realize until I went to go into the studio. And now everything, at least on this camera, I look like blurry. It's messing with my eyes, but then on this screen it doesn't. So I don't know. Does it look blurrier to you guys, honestly? Because it definitely looks different to me. But oh well, what are you gonna do? How's everybody doing? Gaily, Galster, you're back to normal. You're back to normal. How's everybody doing? Um, Deborah, what's up? All right, guys. So we're gonna talk about a couple things tonight. I don't know if you guys heard, but Don got arrested again. So he gets arrested for the DUI and those other charges that, when I uploaded where he got pulled over and had an open container, DUI, and then something about the financial responsibility, failure to pay somebody in financial responsibility. And then so he goes to court. Well, somehow they haven't really released the details. I don't know, unless if you guys maybe have the inside information, but from what the news says, he violated his probation. So now he's in jail. He got arrested again. So I have this video this little cute. Why did I say cute? Not cute at all. Wow. A quick little video news clip from that. From his from today here. Let me share it. I had everything shared and then I had to keep leaving the studio to fix my camera settings, and when I do that, it actually resets. Actually, there's two video clips. They basically say similar things, but we could listen to both of them. Hold on one second. All right, so I'm going to I have my headphones on. So how's everybody doing though? Batman, yippee, Batman in the house. Got Mallory Young, Nonstop 368, Shiny Catcher Christie, hello. Oh, not having insurance. Okay, thank you, Shiny Catcher. Thank you. I didn't even know. I don't know. I didn't really give much thought to that, but I forgot how to word it. So as I was trying to word it for you guys, I'm like, how is that worded? But thank you. So basically not having insurance, car insurance. So he had those 3 charges originally when he got pulled over on Halloween. It was when is Halloween? Saturday night. He got pulled over, DUI, no insurance, and open container. Okay, so he has those charges, and then somehow he violated his probation because he got out on bond. Okay, so he somehow came up with the 5,007. Well, you only have to get 10% of that. If you go to a bondsman, so you get 10% of that. Usually you have to pay 10%, to the bondsman. So what, like $575 probably, if I'm something around there. I'm sure that's probably what he had to come up with. So he gets bonded out, and then he somehow violates his probation. So they won't say how, but I'm going to play this news clip where they kind of just explain that. There's a little clip of him outside the courthouse. And like I said, they tried to get an interview. They weren't able to get an interview. She explains why. And then, oh, that's what it was. But they made it seem like they made it seem like it was something extra after. It was a different charge, Terra Mama. Like this one's saying that he got a different charge. I don't know. Let me play you the news clip and tell me what you guys make out of it. Hold on. I got 2 of them. They're kind of similar, but I'll just play them both. Okay. Hold on.
Mother of missing Hawkins County 5-year-old Summer Wells was arrested today for the 2nd time in 3 days.
Police arrested Don Wells while in court for a hearing on charges from the weekend. On Saturday, police arrested Wells on several charges, including driving under the influence. While in court for a hearing on those charges this morning, deputies arrested Wells for violation of probation.
Ansley Daniel was in the courtroom this morning. She has more on what happened.
Josh and Sarah, I spoke with Donald Wells briefly after he was arrested and then released during his arraignment here at the Justice Center earlier this morning. He declined to speak on camera with us, but we do know that he was released on an OR bond. That's otherwise known as own recognizance. That's where a person is released after promising in writing to appear in court for all upcoming proceedings without posting bail money. He was being arraigned this morning for his DUI charges from over the weekend. We weren't allowed to have a camera or cell phone in the courtroom, and we were told we had to submit a request to be in court 48 hours in advance, even though Wells wasn't arrested until late Saturday night. An order had to be signed for me to go into Judge Daniel Boyd's courtroom with just my pen and notepad. Around 9:20 this morning, Hawkins County Sheriff Ronnie Lawson entered the courtroom. That's when another officer placed Wells under arrest for the alleged violation of probation. Following his arrest, Wells approached the podium. He said he wasn't sure how he could keep up with the court expenses along with maintaining child support for his sons. The judge then asked him a few questions about work, and then he asked for a public defender. The judge asked him when his last day of work was, and he did not have a clear answer, but he did say that he had been working on his house and, quote, things for welfare, those were his words, to get the boys back. He mentioned that he had also been doing some, quote, YouTube things to help try to find Summer. He then told the judge that he was going through a lot of things and a lot of heartache and would plead mercy from the court. Now, neither the judge nor the sheriff were available for an interview this afternoon or today about what happened this morning or over the weekend, and we are still waiting on the paperwork to be filed on what that violation of probation was to determine what exactly he violated. In Rogersville, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Wells was appointed a public defender today and had his hearing on the DUI arrest reset for February 7th. Meanwhile, an Amber Alert issued by the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation continues, and they are searching for 5-year-old Summer Wells along with the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office. If you have credible information that could help lead investigators to Summer, you're asked to call 1-800-TBI-FIND or email tips@tbi.tn.gov.
Okay, so I'm guessing people are asking what he's on probation. I'm guessing he was on probation from that DUI or not, the DUI charge, right? That's what I'm guessing, because he was out on bond. So when you're out on bond, well, actually, it's usually when you're out on bond, isn't it considered parole until you get your like like your penalty or your what is it called? Can't even think of the word where you get your punishment or whatever, and then they put you on probation. But I'm not sure, because people use those probation and bond and parole. Sometimes they use them kind of similarly. I don't know. I'm not sure if that's what maybe he violated something about when he got out on that bond. What do you guys think? Oh, okay. I don't know, because I mean, they don't know. Obviously, it doesn't even sound like they know what he did, how he violated it. So yeah, maybe it is from a violation from before. So, but that's this. Oh, wait a minute then. What if it's just as simple as, because he was on probation? If you guys are right, it was for some domestic thing, which probably involved alcohol. So let's say he was on probation when he got pulled over for the DUI. So maybe the DUI was actually the violation. In the news, they just didn't realize, oh, that could be the violation, because that would be a violation of the probation from before. And then maybe it just took him getting out and then, Ronnie Lawson to come in, get all the paperwork and get it to go arrest him, saying, oh, you violated. But you wouldn't think, wait a minute, you wouldn't think they would have let him out on bond then if he violated. You know what I'm saying? Why wouldn't they have caught that before they let him out? So I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud as we're talking. I mean, I guess it could be from that, but then they might have just screwed up and let him out, or he did something when he got out, or the DUI was the violation and they just had to wait till, they got things done to go back and arrest him. I'm not sure. But see, they didn't have to release him under that personal recognizance or whatever it's called. That's when I got arrested. That's what that's the bond I got, where I didn't have, or wait, he didn't have to pay it. Right? They said because it sounds like the bond he got was the bond I had, where you just promise to come back. And but see, I got it because, I wasn't in any trouble. I've never had, it was my first time getting in trouble with something like that. When I was younger, I got like stupid little arrests, underage and just little things like that. But this was like my first criminal felony charges. But, so they let me out under they called it personal recognizance bond or whatever, they let me out. I didn't have to pay anything. It's like $1,000 bond, but I don't have to pay it. I just have to make sure, promise to come back. Isn't that what they said they let him out under? But then before it said it was a 5,000 own recognizance. I can't say that word very good. Sorry. I don't know. I have too many questions now, but oh, so he's out. So you're saying, I don't know. It just was own recognizance. That's a hard word to say, but that's what I got. And I didn't have to pay anything. Because it wasn't like I'm like this repeat criminal that always has charges. If you have like a bunch of charges and you're a criminal, they're going to make you pay. But that's what surprises me because he's had a history. So why would they give him that? That's weird. Like with his history, you wouldn't think they would give him that, but I don't know. Well, I know you don't, but they said that they took, but didn't you hear what she said though? They came and they arrested him. They made it. That's what they made it seem like. Did I hear that right? That's what I was hearing, that Ronnie came into the court and then arrested him for the violation. That's what it said. So it made it like in your head, you're picturing him. Okay, he's coming in. He goes to his court for his DUI arraignment, and then Ronnie and whoever else was with him comes in and arrests him for the probation violation. So doesn't it seem like you're picturing him that he gets arrested again? I mean, but see, that wouldn't make sense that they would give him that personal thing after he already violated. If that's true, somebody said they gave it to him for this new charge. No, that would be stupid, because he gets out and then if he violated it again, then that would make you not trust him. You know what I'm saying? Like to give him that again. I don't know. Here, let me play the other clip and see if it gives us any more answers. It basically says a lot of the same stuff.
In the past 3 days, deputies have arrested the father of missing 5-year-old Summer Wells twice, the most recent being today while he was in court.
Now, Don Wells was initially arrested Saturday on several charges, including driving under the influence. During an arraignment this morning, the judge appointed Wells a public defender and reset the hearing to February.
While in court, Wells was arrested for violation of probation. He was released on his own recognizance, meaning he did not post bail money, but pledged in writing to appear in court for all upcoming proceedings.
Okay. News Channel 11's Ainsley Daniel was in court today, where Wells told the judge.
Okay, let me just say, that's now the way they worded it this time was a little bit clearer. So they did. So they arrested him and then they released him. So basically, he must have posted that other bond. Which, like I said, usually you only have to pay like 10%. So it would be like $575, right? If I'm doing the math right around that. So he posts that, goes in. Not sure when he violated this probation or what it was. It goes in, they arrest him for that, and then they release him for that on that personal recognizance bond or whatever. And he just had to promise to make it to all the court. Okay, so at least that clears that up. All right, I'm going to continue.
He has been working on his house and, in his words, things for welfare to get his boys back.
Josh and Sarah, Donald Wells did appear for an arraignment here in Rogersville earlier this morning. He was here over those DUI charges from this past weekend, and while he was being arraigned, he was arrested again for violation of probation. We are working to determine what exactly he violated. However, a gag order has been issued on the Child Protective Services case involving he and Candace Bly's older sons. It was issued by juvenile court judge Daniel Boyd, and it reads, "All parties to this action are hereby prohibited from discussing this matter or the children with the media or any other non-essential person, entity, and/or uninvolved or disinterred parties or person." Wells confirmed to me back in July that their older sons had been taken by Child Protective Services, but he wouldn't tell me why. I did reach out to the court-appointed attorneys for the Wells family about why a gag order was placed on a juvenile court case, which is normally already kept confidential anyways. I did hear back from one who declined to comment, and I'm still waiting on a response from the other. In Rogersville, Ansley Daniel, News Channel 11.
Both Don Wells and Summer's mother, Candace Bly, are set to appear in a recorded Dr. Phil segment this month and talk about their daughter's disappearance. The show recently released this promo teasing the episode, but didn't give an exact air date. 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing by her family from her Hawkins County home June 15th. A Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Amber Alert remains active tonight, and the TBI continues to ask for credible tips. Call 1-800-TBI-FIND or email the address on your screen.
Okay, so Tennessee said, I think that he was arrested on the probation. It did. This was a little bit clearer, where it did seem like, now that I was able to talk it out with you guys and then listen to it with you guys, I think that was from that case or a different case, the whatever happened with the boys and stuff. And then Tennessee said that he had a little gun in his truck, and she later dropped the DV. Oh no, you're talking about the DV charge. Oh, okay. I was thinking about maybe a charge. So you're saying that, Tennessee, you're saying that he had a gun in the truck when he got pulled over for the DUI, and that was the probation? Is that what you're saying that you think? No, this isn't confirmed. This is just somebody say they think. So don't go around or don't go say this is like a fact. We're just trying to figure it out. Where did you hear that, Tennessee? And are you saying that he had it when he got the DUI? I don't know. I don't want to assume anything, I guess, anymore, just from what I guess they told us. Okay, so he's on probation from the gun, but what was the violation is what we're trying to figure out. So that's just, okay, so that's the probation with the gun. Oh, I misunderstood you, Tennessee. So you're just saying that's why he was on probation, because the gun charge. Okay. All right, well, hold on. Let me turn this off. And then so it doesn't keep ringing. And then hold on. Oh, it's the same text. All right. Okay, so yeah, I don't know, guys. So he's out though. So it seems like he's getting lucky. Like for everything, all the charges he has, some people don't get as lucky, where they just let him out like that. And yeah, okay, if he did get another DUI, 2 DUIs, I mean, usually some people, when they get 2 DUIs, I mean, they spend some time in jail, so that's what I was wondering, is the DUI the violation? But Lisa, when I was trying to think it out a couple minutes ago, and I said, was the DUI the violation? But then why would they have let him out if they were going to arrest him again? Why didn't they just charge that violation when they arrested him Saturday? It almost seems like they let him out and then they charge him couple days after, like it was something new, the violation. Why wouldn't they have caught that when they arrested him for the DUI? Why wouldn't they have caught that then and just did it? But it might just be it all takes time. Who knows? Hey, Diana. Okay, so when he goes to court February, they will put him back in. Yeah, that's true, because that's when he'll have the punishment. So that's crazy. But I feel like he's probably thinking, gosh, I'm the most unlucky person. This sucks. But actually, if you look at the bigger picture, he seems a little bit lucky, because some freaking law enforcement could be a lot more strict on people, and they are a lot more strict on people. People do a lot more, get punished a lot more than what he has for some of the stuff he's done. So I don't know. I don't think he's unlucky. I think he's making his own choices, and they're actually being pretty lenient on what he's doing, to be honest. Okay, so they're not on and on the weekends. The paperwork has to get to the probation. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering, if it's just the paperwork. Yeah, could be. Yeah, maybe that's all that was. They just let him out, and they couldn't charge him and they knew he was coming back in for court. So they're like, we'll just have to wait till the paperwork goes. Probably. Okay, so that's that. I just wanted to give you that update. And then I found, and we're going to talk about Elijah Lewis, because somebody that was the next case that somebody requested to cover. So we're going to cover that a little bit. But I did want to read you one, since we're talking about this case, just an interesting article from. Hold on a second. Just real quick. It talks about how this case has helped, it has led to dozens of, how do I say this word? Hold on, I'll share the screen, because it's something it's one of the words that YouTube will pick up on when those two words are together. Hold on, let me share my screen. We'll just read the article. All right, now where did the article go? Here it is. Hold on one second, guys. How did that happen? That is so weird. Hold on, guys. It got over on. All right. Here it is. Okay. All right. All these stupid ads. Oh, I'm going to have to. Actually, this is what I'll do. There we go. Okay. So this is the word. The trafficking in the middle of Tennessee resulted in 12 individuals accused of seeking illicit sex from minors. Their operation was conducted by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, Homeland Security, TBI, blah, blah, blah. But look how many. It says beginning October 13th, authorities placed several decoy advertisements on websites known to be linked to, you guys could read it. I'm not going to read those words, but the focus of the operation was to identify individuals seeking to engage in. And look at all the people they caught, you guys. I just thought that was good. I mean, I guess it's how you look at it. It's bad that there's so much of that going on, but I mean, it's good that they caught these people. All right. Okay, so that's that. Now is there anything before I go on to Elijah Lewis? Is there anything else with Don you guys wanted to address before? Because I'm done. I just wanted to update the arrest, but then I want to talk about Elijah Lewis. But I didn't know. Are you guys familiar with Elijah Lewis? If Don runs, dog will chase him. Yeah. Okay, so let me bring up a picture of him, and I have a couple video clips, and I also have a couple like pictures and then some articles and stuff. So what I'm going to do is, I know they found him. Well, they found his body, I should say, but I'm going to kind of just read an article from when they were searching, just so people that aren't familiar with the case, they could kind of like start from the beginning. Article, like at the beginning, they were searching, kind of what happened from the beginning to the end, if that makes sense. Okay. So here, oh, this is the wrong person. Sorry, they found him. Actually, they found him, you guys. I was going to cover this, but Raiden, but they found him. But it's still a sad story just because of the parents, but we're not going to get into all that right now. We're going to talk about Elijah Lewis here. Okay. So Actually, is this one first? I want to do... Yeah, let's do this one first, and then let me okay, there's a picture of him right there. How cute is he? He's no longer with us. So okay, so New Hampshire boy 5, last seen 6 months ago, but then they actually did say, "Oh, thanks, super chat. Thank you, Batman. Thank you." They actually said that they come to find out it was about 30 days ago before the last time he was seen. Somebody had reported like 6 months ago, but then when they did their investigation, they said no, it was more like 30 days ago the last time somebody had seen him. Okay. Thank you, superhero. Okay, so never reported missing, but still the mother never reported missing. Man arrested in New York. Okay, so the mother of missing 5-year-old New Hampshire boy last seen 6 months ago has been located and arrested in New York City, along with a man she was with. As investigators continue searching for the child in the hope of finding him alive, authorities said. So basically what they're saying is the mother and the man that she was with, they've been arrested. Okay, so they were arrested. Okay, but for like other charges, when this is when he was missing before they found him, they were arrested for well, I forget the exact charges, but we'll go through them here. So Danielle Denise Dolphinus, 35, and Joseph Stapp, 30, were arrested Sunday in the Bronx, New York, in connection to Dolphinus' missing son. I'm probably saying that so wrong, guys, but Elijah Lewis of Merrimack, who was just reported missing on Thursday, the New Hampshire Attorney General's office said in a news release on Monday. Officers with the New York City Transit Authority located and arrested the pair, but there was still no sign of the boy, investigators said. So somebody said, it says Elijah of Merrimack was last seen by an independent individuals approximately 6 months ago. Like I said, then they said that it was really 30 days ago, but here's his mom and the guy that she was with. So it says, right now the goal is to find Elijah and ensure he's safe. New Hampshire Senior Assistant Attorney General Ben Agati told WBZ TV on Saturday before investigators located Dolphinus and Stapp. At this point, we are hoping to find Elijah alive and somewhere. They were arrested. These two were arrested on warrants charging them with a witness tampering and child endangerment. So those are the charges. The pair allegedly told people that they knew to lie about Lewis and where he was living. Sorry. So they knew to lie about Lewis and where he was living, knowing that Child Protection Services were searching for the boy. The New Hampshire Division for Children, Youth, and Families alerted police on Thursday that Lewis was missing, the Attorney General's office said. It was not immediately known how the agency was involved with the boy. So police described Phineas as 5'4" tall, weighing approximately 165, with brown hair, brown eyes. Staff was described as 5'10", 170 pounds, brown hair, green eyes. So Elijah Lewis was last seen. Okay, this is last seen 6 months ago. First reported Thursday, but then investigators said there had been no reports about the missing child. On Saturday, investigators launched a boat to search a Natticook Lake located behind the Merrimack home, where the boy was last believed to have lived. Our search is physically in that area for evidence of where Elijah is, but also we are searching throughout New England to try and find where he is, Agati told station. Okay, so I'm going to play a video here. Remember, this video now is from before they found him, because they did end up finding him buried in a park, but we'll get to that. But there's just like a quick video. It shows these two in court. It doesn't really, there's no audio for the part in court, and then it kind of explains a little bit. Okay, so hold on 1 second. Let me exit out of this, bring up the video. Have you guys heard about this case by any chance? Anybody been following it? Hey, Sweet Pea. Hey, Mimi. Mama Mia, Linda, Penny Armstrong. Like I said, the first part doesn't have audio, and then it does. But this is them right here when they were in court. So that's his mom and the guy.
Try to get a message to Danielle that please cooperate. Please let us know where he is. Two brothers of Danielle Dauphiné, the mother who was virtually in court today, pleading not guilty to charges connected with the disappearance of her 5-year-old son, Elijah Lewis.
I want him to be found or brought home.
It was originally reported the little boy from Merrimack, New Hampshire, had not been seen for 6 months. But investigators have narrowed that time frame to 30 days and have spent the last several days conducting an extensive search near a lakeside home where he was living and beyond.
And as we've collected more evidence and talked to more people, interviewed more witnesses, we believe we could narrow that time frame.
Over the weekend, police got a break in the case when Dauphiné and her boyfriend Joseph Staff were arrested in New York and charged with witness tampering and child endangerment. Both are now being held without bail in an agreement known as preventative detention.
Based on your agreement that clear and convincing evidence that your release will endanger the safety of yourself or of the public exists in this case.
But Elijah's whereabouts remain a mystery, and the court appearance offered no new details. Danielle Dauphiné's brothers admit they've never met the boy, and the family has been estranged.
He's 5 years old. He doesn't deserve this. He deserves to have a shot.
You know, maybe grow up a little bit and spoke to her a little bit more often. I just never expected anything like this to ever happen.
Investigators won't say if the mother is cooperating and who may have last seen Elijah.
We all want to have hope.
Hope that it is not a recovery mission.
And yes, love my Charlie Faith. I will look into that case. Emily Ferlazzo. And thanks for the super chat. I marked it down. Thank you. Okay, so let me play another video here. One second. Here we go.
Investigators searching a wooded area of Abington have made the discovery they feared they might. The body of a young boy believed to be Elijah Lewis buried in a shallow grave. It comes 10 days after police began hunting for the youngster when child welfare workers in New Hampshire couldn't locate him. Good evening to you. I'm Ken McLeod. Investigators aren't saying who pointed them to those woods just off Chestnut Street, but his mother and her boyfriend are already charged in his disappearance. Here's WBZ's Zania Maldonado.
More than a week after Elijah Lewis was first reported missing from his home here in Merrimack, police finding his body Saturday nearly 70 miles away. The search for 5-year-old Elijah Lewis coming to an end at Ames Knoll State Park in Abington. Investigators began searching the state park on Friday, and it's where they say a cadaver dog found Elijah's remains buried in the woods Saturday morning.
The medical examiner will make a determination as to the exact manner and cause of death of Eli. At this point, no one has been charged.
The fact that he was disposed of down here in the woods, where our sympathies go out to his family.
Social workers reported Elijah missing from his Merrimack home along Sunset Drive back on October 14th. Police say it's when they discovered the boy had not been seen by family or friends for 6 months.
It's closure. It's not the results any of us wanted, of course.
Neighbors in the tight-knit community calling his death horrifying.
We're a close neighborhood and everyone has felt this very strongly. Yeah. If you notice, there's blue ribbons have been put up through the neighborhood, Find Eli, and so it's been a neighborhood effort.
I haven't slept in a week. I pretty much, my neighbors, they're the same way. We've just been doing whatever we can.
Nobody deserved to die this way, and we need to make sure we do everything in our power to make sure we can get justice for this little boy.
Elijah's mother and her boyfriend were both arrested last week in New York City in connection with his disappearance. But once again, police telling us no one has been charged at this time for his death. In Merrimack, New Hampshire, Zania Maldonado, WBZ News.
Sucks, man. There's just so many. Like, you know, I have people recommending different cases. There's like so many. Like, I mean, you wouldn't even be able to report on all of them because there's so many. There's like so many every week. I just don't understand what. I'm still trying to figure this out. And I know we've talked about this before. Like, is there just an increase in it, or is it just an increase of awareness because of how easily were able to communicate, and find this stuff out? Or do you guys think there really isn't an increase in cases? I don't know. I think it could be maybe a little bit of both. Or maybe it's always been like this and we just, weren't aware of it because just the way social media is now. I don't know, but it just seems like there's just so many. Like, I never realized how many until I started my channel. Like, gosh, every week. I mean, not only kids, this is just kids. And then you have like, people killing their freaking wives or husbands. Most of the time it is the guy killing the girl. It's just the way it is, guys. I'm not like being like biased or anything. It's just the way it usually happens is the guy kills the girl. But it happens the other way sometimes, but just not that often as the other way around. It's just too much. And then not only that, but then you have like the random, like the serial killer types. But it just surprises me more of the ones that aren't random, like the ones that kill the people they love or supposedly love. They're killing their wives, they're killing their kids. And most of the time that's what it is. Like the random ones, I mean, I feel like that is so much less than like the ones of people doing it to their own family, which is freaking crazy. It's just crazy. And yes, we are going to talk about Michael Vaughn very, very soon, you guys. I haven't forgot about him. That's coming up, hopefully this week. Yes, and they found the boy, this boy here. This is the boy. I guess we could talk about this too. Well, hold on. We'll talk about the boy they found. Let's finish talking about Elijah, and then we'll talk about the other boy that they did find, the 4-year-old. Okay, so let me just finish talking about Elijah real quick, just so we don't keep going back and forth. Okay, so let's just go through a couple more articles of this and just see. There's going to be some repeats, but just see if there's any other info that we haven't covered. Hold on, let me pull this up here. Okay. Actually, let me hide this. I don't need to have that up. All right. So yeah, so they found the boy. He was missing for about a month. The 5-year-old from New Hampshire. So they're saying about a month, and they found him in a wooded area in Massachusetts. Hold on one second. So it says the sources told the news outlet that the grim discovery was made after investigators found a cell phone connected to the case in a pond in the Massachusetts town of Ayer. I'm probably saying that town wrong, so forgive me, but the boy's cause of death has not been yet determined. Last week, the 35-year-old mother and her boyfriend were arrested in connection to the boy's disappearance. The two were slapped with charges of witness tampering and child endangerment for allegedly telling others to lie about where her son was living as Child Protection Services tried to find him. And Elijah was only reported missing to New Hampshire Child Services and local cops on October 14th. This is what I was saying. Initially, they thought it had been 6 months, but the timeline has since been reduced to about a month. They're waiting for autopsy and toxicology test results before considering additional charges. Okay. And then this one, let's see. When Elijah was last seen, let's see what this says. So when did authorities realize the child was missing? The New Hampshire division for, actually, when I do this, Windows has a new thing where it's, you could, with the split screen, I'm loving it. Hold on a second. So I could put up some pictures now. It makes it so much easier for different things. Let's see. Here's some pictures. Actually, I like this. Hold on a second. Oh, I'm still learning. I'm still not going to be as quick, but I'll get used to it the more I use it. All right. But actually, we're going to do it like this so we could have this bigger. Okay. So how cute is he, guys? I want to try to do it where, there we go, like that. There we go. All right. How cute. Anyway, all right, so let's, where are we at? Okay, so the mother and the man were arrested. Oh, here we go. So, yeah, the New Hampshire Division for Children, Youth, and Families notified police on October 14th that Elijah was missing. So, not, oh, thanks for Super Chat. Hold on. Hey, thanks you, Foggy Morn. Thank you. You're always so generous with the Super Chats. Thank you so much. Hey, Laura, what's up? No, long time. How are you? So sad to happen to my state. I was in Abington. Oh, how have you been? Hey, Christina. Love my Charlie. Okay. Hey, Beth. Soul for Music in the house. Tennessee in the house. Cakelo in the house. We got everybody in the house. All the cool people are here. No, I'm just joking. Oh, I saw Amanda earlier. Hey, Amanda, when I was playing the video. Hey, what's up? Oh, thanks, Amanda. Hey, I learned a lot. Mama Mia. Okay. So where are we at? The agency involvement with the boy is unclear, but state police said he was last seen by independent individuals and was never reported missing to authorities before this month. So these are from like one of the Facebook groups that made some of these. The group is actually this group right here. Lewis Strong. Wait, no. Justice for a Lie. Yeah. How cute. How cute. Gosh. So anyway, where are we? So Elijah, mother, and man. Oh yeah, they were arrested October 17th and pleaded not guilty to the witness tampering and child endangerment. And they remain in custody and plan to meet with their lawyers to discuss bail hearings. Hopefully they don't get out on bail. So they're both scheduled to return to court in December. So the witness tampering charges allege that they each asked other people to lie about Elijah and where he was living, knowing that Child Protection Service workers were searching for him. The endangerment charges allege that they violated a duty of care, protection, or support for Elijah. Court affidavits supporting the charges were sealed. The mother, let's see, hold on. Yeah, a state police cadaver dog found Elijah's body buried in the woods in Abington, about 20 miles south of Boston. Oh, let me take this down. It's unknown how long the body had. Oh, wait, hold on. He was found covered with soil in New Hampshire. A cadaver dog located the remains in a grave. It's unknown how long the body has been in the woods. The search shifted to Abington from New Hampshire last week based on a tip. Let's see. Anything. Key questions remain unanswered. While one crucial piece of puzzle was found Saturday, questions over what exactly happened to Elijah remain unanswered. The coroner has not yet determined a cause and manner of death, and the case remains under investigation. No one has been charged with causing Elijah's death. All right, so I couldn't find a lot of pictures, as you could see. I could only find a few so far, but let me go back to, hold on one second, guys. I'm going to go back and play. 1 second. I have a couple other news clips to play for you here. And then we'll talk about the other boy that actually they found. Oh, and also I wanted to read another article too. So hold on 1 second. Let me play a couple more clips and then we'll chat a little bit. So I don't remember if I don't think I played this one yet.
Everybody has heightened emotional reaction when a child is harmed.
Senior Assistant Attorney General Susan Morrill says the commitment to this case from every agency involved was relentless and still is.
It feels more compulsive that we have to get it done and get it done successfully.
Morrill obtained an extension on the search warrant for the home where Elijah Lewis lived with his mother, Danielle Dauphiné. And Monday morning, the State Major Crimes Unit was back in the rain, extracting evidence.
We'll be examining all the evidence that we've collected to date and trying to make decisions on whether and when and who to charge to be responsible for Elijah's death.
Autopsy results released over the weekend yielded little, and now it's a waiting game for toxicology reports. Elijah Lewis was found buried in a state park in Abington, Massachusetts, Saturday morning, an hour and a half away from his home.
Sometimes in these cases where someone's been in the woods for whatever period of time, there's decomposition to the body, which makes it very difficult to come up with the exact cause and manner of death.
Eli's mother, Danielle Dauphiné, and her boyfriend, Joseph Staff, remain in police custody. The current charges, witness tampering and child endangerment. We're live in Merrimack this evening.
Okay. You know what? Since that's about all the information that we have so far on this case, so I'm done going over this case. So we're gonna just read that article with the boy they found, and then we could maybe look into Emily Ferlazzo. Am I saying that right? Why not? You know, if you guys want to keep, if you guys are still interested, it's another one somebody, I don't know anything about it, but we could just Google it together. The one that somebody recommended. So we'll look at the little Raiden real quick, and then we'll look into Emily and see what. I just Googled her real quick, and it sounds pretty interesting. I just Googled like the title. So, all right, hold on 1 second, guys. One second. All right. So yeah, basically with Raiden, they found him. He was with child missing in custody, safely returned. A missing child at the center of an interference with child custody case has been found safe. 4-year-old Raiden Bailey has been safely returned. And he had been missing since Sunday. The police believe he was with Michelle and Anthony and was not in immediate danger. So rarely does it end up that way, but that's awesome that at least he was safely returned. But I mean, it still sounds like it's going to be like a crazy life, but hopefully now they'll make sure that he's okay and wherever he is safe for him, hopefully. Okay. All right, so he's so cute too with those little little blonde hair. I don't know. I think he has blue eyes. Yeah. But they were searching because they said he vanished. How long? I think after a week or whatever, and then they found him. Okay. How's everybody in chat doing? So do you guys want to go over that other case with me? Like I said, I don't know anything about it, so we'll just be learning together. Actually, let me do this real quick. This is an interesting article. I was going to actually do like a recorded video on it. I just found it interesting. And then when I was doing a live, I'll be like, I'll just do this. We'll just read this article real quick. It's kind of interesting. It's at least 9 bodies had been discovered since September during the massive searches for Gabby Petito and Brian Laundrie. Okay. So the massive search, I'm not on mute now. So the massive search for Gabby after the Florida woman vanished in September, was later found dead in Wyoming National Park, has resulted in at least 9 bodies of other missing people being discovered. Authorities began searching for Petito when she was reported missing on September 11th. Her body was found on September 19th. Okay, so let's see. But the national manhunt suspected sightings of Laundrie by police everywhere from Florida to along the Appalachian Trail. Oh, how crazy that this is the Emily. Oh my gosh. It was meant to be. I was meant to cover the Emily Ferlazzo. I swear I didn't even realize that's who we were going to cover. That's who they somebody recommended gosh, why? I'm sorry, I can't talk today. They requested that to look into her, and it was in this article that I had this whole time that I was planning on reading. Wow. Okay. So it'll perfect to lead in, and then we'll look more in detail with the Emily Ferlazzo. She's the first one on the list. So she was 22-year-old Emily Ferlazzo in a case with shocking similarities to Petito. Ferlazzo was reported missing by her parents on Monday after her 41-year-old husband, Joseph Ferlazzo, returned to her parents' house in New Hampshire to tell them he had not seen his wife since Saturday. Wow, she's pretty too, man. How old is she? Oh, and she's only 22. Oh my gosh, you got to be kidding me. The couple were living in a small bus that they had renovated into a home and had driven to Vermont to celebrate their first wedding anniversary. How crazy. This is like so similar to Gabby. And why did Gabby get like this national media, international media attention, and you didn't hear anything about this? I mean, I just don't get it. Anyway, the day after Emily was reported missing, Joseph allegedly confessed to shooting her in the end and dismembering her body in their camper. Oh my gosh. Wait, why? Wow. He's confessed and pled not guilty to shooting and dismembering his wife. So wait, he confessed, but then pled not guilty? While traveling for the first wedding anniversary in the small bus, they converted into a living and traveling space. So we'll go through this list and then we'll look more in depth at this case. And, so let's just go with the list though. Okay. So that's one of the bodies. So there's 9 bodies that's been discovered while searching for Gabby and Brian. So Emily's one. The next one is the remains of Sarah Bayard, 55, were found off highway in El Paso County, Colorado, an area Petito and Laundrie had visited and posted Instagram pictures. And then investigators found that Josu Calderon, 33, had been stabbed to death along the Appalachian Trail in North Carolina. Rumors quickly began that the body may have belonged to Laundrie. Okay, police located the camper. Okay, so now it's going back to the Ferlazzo because we still haven't finished reading about Emily Ferlazzo. So police located the camper that Joseph had ditched to discover bags of human remains, a handgun, and a handsaw. The human remains were sent to the medical examiner on Wednesday to be identified. Despite his earlier confession, Joseph pled not guilty on Wednesday. Petito's case can be credited in some capacity for 3 unrelated bodies that were found in different states on Saturday, October 9th. The human remains were found in California desert on October 9th during a search for a missing New Jersey woman who disappeared June 28th. So wait. Oh, so she disappeared. What? She disappeared June 28th? So that's... like 3.5 months, And we didn't hear one thing about this. I mean, like how we did with Gabby. I don't know. It's weird. So Lauren Cho of Flemington, New Jersey was in Yucca Valley, which is where she was last seen. Oh, they're talking about somebody else now. This article is confusing. Hold on a second. Isn't this is okay, this is still on the Ferlazzo. So this is a different one right here. All right, sorry. So this is another person, Lauren Cho of Flemington. But she's the one that disappeared June 28th and was human remains were found October 9th, which is where she was last seen with her friends and former boyfriend. Wow. Friends say she had planned to move out west with her former boyfriend, Chris Orell, and live a more creative life where she planned to start her own food truck. Oh, thanks, Melissa, for joining. New member. Welcome to the family. You know what? I just got an idea. I need to get a sound effect so when people join, I could do some kind of sound effect. What can I do? And then I could play it somehow. Have it always ready. What can I do? Like clapping or like a woohoo or something? I don't know. Let me know what you guys would prefer. So when people join, become a member, I'll play it a little. It'll be like a second, just to like welcome them. Thank you for joining though, Melissa. Okay, so anyway, yeah, so she planned to move out west with her boyfriend, start her food truck. The remains found in California currently have no definite connection to the 30-year-old, but coroners are in the process of identifying the body and determining a cause of death, which could take weeks. The area where the body was found is near where Cho was last seen before she became upset and presumably walked away from the resort, leaving behind her personal belongings, her friends told Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. Renewed interest in Cho's case developed as people began to recognize cases similar to Petito's that were not receiving the same amount of national attention, specifically when involving women of color. The remains of Sarah Bayard was also discovered on October 9th after being reported missing on July 4th, but last seen at a gas station in Douglas County on June 28th. Her remains were found off the highway in Douglas County and identified several days later. The investigation into the cause of death for 55-year-old has stalled due to the lack of body tissue that were found with her remains, which were mostly bones. Bayard was reported missing in Douglas County the same day that Petito posted an Instagram picture at Monument Rocks, also in Douglas County. Wow, wait, that's weird. So she was reported missing while Brian and Gabby were in the same county as her. A third body on October 9th. Oh, like this on October 9th. What's with October 9th? Wow. Oh, that's the Josu Calderon, this guy. Okay, so this is that. I mean, this is him, who we're talking about now. And then this was Sarah, who we were talking about before. And this is that Lauren Cho. So Lauren Cho, I think she's the one that wanted to start the food truck, right? Open a food truck. Let me see again. Lauren Cho. Yeah, she's the one that planned to move out west and start her own food truck. And then Bayard was the one that has stalled due to lack of body. Oh, the one they're trying to figure out. So she was just found off the highway in Douglas County. Okay. All right. So the third body, the Josu Calderon, the body of 33-year-old man from Rhode Island, was discovered stabbed to death on the Blue Ridge Parkway along the Appalachian Trail, the Yadkin Valley Overlook in North Carolina. Before Calderon was identified, rumors began to circulate that the body may belong to Laundrie. Wyoming Adventure, thanks for joining. Yay. I'll do my own little sound effect. Woo! Anyway, thank you. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Melissa. All right. Okay, so, and then we have Maya Marcano. I'm probably saying that wrong, I know. She was only 19, found dead on October 2nd in Orlando, Florida. Her parents believe her case could have had a different outcome if the authorities had given it the same attention Petito's case received. Wow. And then Robert Lowry died by suicide in the Grand Tetons National Park near where Petito's body was found. And then Kylan and Crystal, 38 and 24 and 38, were both shot and killed at a campsite outside Moab, Utah in August. Their case was initially investigated to find potential links to Petito's disappearance. Okay, so the family of slain 19-year-old college student Maya Marcano have directly called out authorities for putting more effort into Petito's case than they did Marcano's, who went missing 2 weeks after Petito. Wow. I mean, I understand. I mean, I don't know why some cases get way more attention. Oh, thanks, Harley. Thank you so much. Thank you guys for supporting what I do. So Marcano was reported missing on September 24th after she finished her shift at the Arden Villas apartment complex where she lived and missed her flight home to South Florida. The sole suspect in her death, Armando Caballero, wait, hold on. Caballero was a maintenance worker at a apartment complex who investigators said used his maintenance master key fob to break into and wait in her apartment. Oh my, that freaks me out, dude. That freaks me out. It was like, apartment complexes where they have like the master key. They can get into the maintenance people can get into any apartment. It's just so, they need to do like really good background checks on those people that have the master keys, but they probably do them. I'm sure, I would hope, but it's like, you don't have a record until you do. You know what I'm saying? Then it takes that one time and it's too late. Somebody's freaking dead. The 27-year-old was found hanged on September 27th. Marcano's body was later found on October 2nd in a wooded area near her apartment building with her mouth, arms, and legs bound with duct tape. The cause of death has yet to be determined, police reported. But her family has accused authorities of not treating Marcano's case as a high priority case, which they believe could have saved their loved one's life. I think it's very interesting that we have two of these cases happening pretty simultaneously. And I think what it does is it really gives the world an opportunity to see sometimes some of the differences that you have in the coverage that each case receives. Darrell Washington, the attorney for the Marcano family, told Insider. This is by no means anything against Gabby's family, he continued. I do think they do deserve the type of attention they are getting. Another body was rumored to belong to Laundrie when a male body was found in a dumpster at an Alabama Walmart on September 20th. The same day, police received several reports of potential sightings of the fugitive nearby in Tillman's Corner. The Mobile County Sheriff's Office denied that the body was connected to the Petito case and later confirmed that the body belonged to an unnamed homeless man. The search for Petito's body in Grand Teton National Park, where her remains were found, lead authorities to discover the body of a missing Texas father. And that was this guy, though. And his was suicide, though, Robert Lowry. And he had 2 kids. So sad. So Robert Lowry, 46, of Houston, disappeared on August 20th after he was last seen carrying a black duffel bag, sleeping bag, and a tent in Bridger Teton National Forest. His body was discovered on September 28th, nearly a week after Petito was found. Following a 4-hour search that included 3 canine teams and 25 search volunteers, it has been determined that the father of 2 died by suicide. When Petito's case was first made headlines, authorities were investigating the connection to her disappearance with a recent double homicide of a newlywed couple who were last seen in Moab, Utah, at the same time Petito and Laundrie traveled through the area. I still think there could be a connection. I mean, there's still a part of me that thinks maybe there's probably not a huge, but there's still a small chance that maybe Brian had something to do with these 2 ladies' deaths. What do you guys feel about that? Do you think there's a chance? Just because he was in that area, and just, all the details we've talked about that kind of are just really weird. Weird Mom goes over and go check out Weird Mom. She has a couple videos explaining some weird coincidences or whatever you call them, and some theories that could connect Brian to these two. I'm not sure what. It does make you wonder, but anyway, in Petito's case, first made headline. Oh wait, hold on, I just read that. Oh yeah, no. So one of the woman also worked at the Moonflower Community Cooperative, where Laundrie was seen hitting Petito before the notorious separation by police. Kylan and Crystal were reported missing on August 16th and found dead and partially undressed on August 18th, an hour outside of Moab where they were shot and killed. Man. They reportedly had been camping in the La Salle Mountains and told friends of a creepy man that had been bothering them and that if something happened to them, that they were murdered. That's so weird. The Grand County Sheriff's Office released a statement saying they found no connection between the Schultz, Turner, and Petito case, but some, including private investigator Jason Jensen, has not ruled out the connection. Okay, so you do. I think they should. Yeah, I know. I think there is a possibility. Okay, so a lot of you guys are thinking that too. Okay. Oh, okay. Is there one around there that's known? Not that there has to be known for that to be happening, but I'm just curious if there is a known one on the loose. Anyway, Jensen said that until it can be proven that Laundrie was not in the area at the time of the double homicide, he can't be ruled out. While Petito's case has led to increased interest in missing persons and domestic violence cases, many families are still searching for their loved ones. Petito's parents recently founded the Gabby Petito Foundation to address needs of organizations that support locating missing persons and provide aid to organizations that assist victims of domestic violence situations. Okay. All right. So let's look more into the Emily Ferlazzo now. Actually, I'm going to keep this up because we might look into some of these other ones too if we have time. All right. I did. One second. I'm just bringing up a couple articles for Emily and Ferlazzo we could look through. Let's do this. No. Okay, let's see. Let's see what this one says. All right, so I now have a couple articles we could read. Hold on one second. All right, hold on one second. Actually, I am going to play this little clip I found. Hold on one second. Which one? All right. Let me know if you guys could hear this.
Here at the barracks on the van that Emily and Joseph had been traveling in, and we did find human remains in that van. tonight, which we believe that will be Emily's.
Oh, gosh.
Breaking news
Okay.
tonight. Vermont State
Well,
Police confirmed the search for a missing 22-year-old woman is over. Emily Ferlazzo is dead. Her husband, 41-year-old Joseph Ferlazzo, will be arraigned on a charge of first-degree murder tomorrow morning. Troopers did release his mugshot to us moments ago. I know our crews behind the scenes are working to get that up. Ferlazzo is in jail overnight without bail. Vermont State Police briefed reporters about an hour ago. That's where our Local 22's Courtney Kramer is live outside of the St. Albans barracks, and she picks up the latest details for us tonight. Courtney?
Lauren, a difficult evening here tonight as friends and family are learning this is no longer a missing persons case, but rather a homicide investigation. Vermont State Police say Joseph Ferlazzo admitted to them that he killed Emily inside of that vehicle in Bolton. In fact, they say he's provided a wealth of information into what may have happened here. This is video from outside the police barracks. There was a lot of movement here around 7:30. VSP's major crime unit vehicle was stationed. There was also what appears to be a converted camper bus nearby. Now, important to mention, I just spoke with Emily's stepmother, Prudy Schwartz, moments ago. Something she did not hesitate to tell me is that she knew something was off when it came to Emily's husband, Joseph Ferlazzo, even though she only met him just one time. She says even Emily's behavior was not like the Emily she knew once she got with him.
Something didn't click the first time we met him, and he wasn't sure what it was about him, but he did not like him. And I said, it's something with his eyes.
Now, when I asked Emily's stepmother, her relationship with Emily, she tells me it was weird to even hear the word stepdaughter or stepmother because she's been a mother to Emily for the past 20 years. As far as who Emily was as a person, she tells me she was always happy and she loved to sing.
She was the girl that ran around in polka dot pants and a striped shirt dancing. She literally wore that until I taught her a little bit of fashion. She was always very happy. She absolutely loved to sing. She was a great singer.
Vermont State Police say we can expect an autopsy to be done tomorrow on those human remains found in the camper that they expect to be 22-year-old Emily Ferlazzo. We'll keep you updated both on air and online with.
okay. All right, so 1 second. Let's look up some more stuff. Who requested this again, this case? Because you have any interesting information to share by any chance? So let's see. Got some articles. Oh, wait. Let's see. The husband of a missing New Hampshire woman confessed to killing his wife. So we know that. He said so he told investigators that he killed her early Saturday inside the bus they had lived in and used to travel, right? Or are they saying that he told them early Saturday? Anyway, cops later recovered a body believed to be his wife inside the vehicle. Okay. The couple's dog Remington was also found unharmed at the home of the Ferlazzo's friend, state police said. Here's a picture of them. Oh, there's the dog. Look at the cute doggy. Cute. Let's see. She was last seen in Bolton on Saturday. Here's another picture. Her disappearance was considered suspicious, prompting concerns over her whereabouts. Her husband told her relatives in New Hampshire they had been staying at an Airbnb vacation rental in Bolton, where they had an argument while traveling in their camper van, and she left the vehicle, state police said. Mr. Ferlazzo told the family he proceeded to a convenience store in Bolton, and when he returned to the area where he had last seen Mrs. Ferlazzo, she was gone. Emily Ferlazzo family reported her missing late Monday as soon as they learned about her disappearance. The information he provided was that he killed his wife, Emily, said that he had done so in the town of Bolton in the early Saturday morning hours. We did find human remains in the van tonight, which we believe to be Emily's. So that, all right. Let's see if there's anything else. Hold on, let me see what this video is. If I'd be able to play it, let me see what it's all. Oh no, probably not. All right, hold on, let me see. Not gonna play that. Oh, wait. Press release autopsy completed. Let's see what this says. Here we go. Let's see here. Make this bigger. All right. Autopsy completed. Autopsy completed. Let's see. Autopsy performed on October 20th. Her cause of death was determined to be gunshot wounds to the head, and the manner of death is homicide. Okay. Wow. Oh. An arraignment for Joseph on the charge of first-degree murder is scheduled at 10:30 a.m. Wednesday, October 20th. So he already had that because what is today? November 1st, right? Jail overnight. His mugshot is included with this release. Okay. Suspicious. So they arrested him on suspicion of murder. So it's basically saying the same thing. After agreeing to speak to investigators Tuesday morning, Joseph told detectives that he killed his wife early Saturday morning inside their vehicle. Same stuff. All right. Unarmed. So I'm just skimming through. If there's anything that we haven't went over, I'll read it. So it says he advised they were in an argument. So they had been staying at a vacation rental. Oh, that's what he told their family. They were in an argument, and then he went out and then came back and she was gone. Yeah, same lie. So police was. Okay. He's 6 feet tall, 200 pounds. Brown eyes, brown hair, nose piercing, multiple tattoos. Last wearing dark gray 3/4 zip sweater. But this is, old stuff because they got him. All right, so where's the mugshot? I said it was posted with this. I guess we could click on these, but let me just see where it says the mugshot. Oh, wait, it doesn't. It only lets you click on that last one. That's weird. Look. This one, initial news release. I'm trying to find, I guess we could type in mugshot, right? I'm sure it's out because this was from a while ago. Let's see here. What was his name again? Joseph Ferlazzo, right? Yeah, Joseph Ferlazzo. Let's just Google that. Right. Let me see if we just do images. No, that's not. These are like the same images that we saw. I wonder if, well, that doesn't really look like that's one though. Let's see what we could find. Here's the van. Oh, it was the mugshot. This was. Okay. We did already see it. I didn't realize that it was. What is this one? I'll exit out of this. All right, let's see what it says. This is the van. I don't think there's really going to be anything new. I feel like as it keeps repeating the stuff, because there's really, I'd have to try to do like a deep dive and see if I could find anything on my own. But as far as just right away, you guys want to look at some of the other cases that of the 9 bodies. And then I'll look more into this case, the person that requested it. But I'll try to find some, information. It might take me a little bit longer than just doing it on a live, Oh, wait, let's read this. Hold on. It says, it's something. Oh, that's what she said about it's something with his eyes. He looks evil in his eyes. This was... Oh, that's just the same, the stepmother. Yeah. Yeah, this basically just says the same stuff. So at about 12:05 a.m. Tuesday, the filing stated Spencer Lemons called 911 to report that Joseph, a friend who had returned to Vermont in a Jeep Wrangler, had just told him he had killed Emily. He said that the camper was located at a residence in St. Albans Town on Meadowbrook Lane, and Joseph told him that Emily's body was inside the vehicle. Wow, so his friend turned him in. Good. Lemons told police that he kicked Joseph out of the vehicle they were driving in together at that time and called 911. Police said they responded to Meadowbrook Lane and seized the camper, taking it to St. Albans Police Barracks. At the time, police were looking for Joseph to question him about the disappearance of his wife. And then George said following the hearing that there is no indication at this point that Joseph intends to pursue an insanity defense. My guess would be that anybody that commits a homicide has some sort of mental health issue, but that is very different from being legally diagnosed with a mental disease that would allow for an insanity defense. So the prosecutor came under fire 2 years ago when she dropped 3 cases, including 2 murders and 1 attempted murder. She said that based on expert opinion, she did not believe she could refute. Wow, planned insanity. Wait, what? Were those insanity defenses? That's not good. That's not a good track record. What? Hold on a second. But then she's saying that the Ferlazzo case doesn't have any evidence that has been shown at this time that that's an issue. If there is, and we believe we can overcome it, I will try the case. But what do you mean? You don't think you're going to overcome it? You're not going to try it? I mean, I'm a little bit confused on that. You can't let something like a murderer, or she's saying that then she'll just give it to another prosecutor. It says DV accounts for about half of all homicides in Vermont. During the pandemic, her organization has seen an increase in calls to their hotline and in the level of violence in situations they are supporting. The increased and prevalence of people who are stuck at home with an abuser who can't seek respite with family or friends is definitely part of what's increasing the level of violence that we're seeing, she said. Cuban said, even though some murder cases get dismissed because the prosecutor determines there's not enough evidence to rebut a defendant's planned insanity defense, it's important to remember the mental health is not an excuse for domestic violence. But I just heard an insanity defense is so hard to actually win. So why would you just drop it because they're using that defense? You know what I'm saying? Like that's really a hard, not very many people. And who cares? Okay, so I don't get it, because who cares if they even if they do get deemed like insane or whatever, that doesn't mean that they don't spend their life locked up. So why would you just drop it? Am I hearing this right, you guys? I mean, do they get away with murder, or do they just say, okay, yeah, you're insane, go to you just don't have the trial, and they just go to the facility, you know? I mean, they're not saying that they just drop it and let them go, right, guys? I don't know. I'm having trouble really accepting that. If that's, I hope I'm misunderstanding what this is saying, because that would make me very scared for our justice system, you know? Oh, wow, Ashley, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hey, Ronan. I don't know. We're talking about the 9 bodies that they found because of the Gabby case. Like, this is one of them. So is Emily Ferlazzo, but there's this prosecutor that's talking about how she's dropped a couple cases, but I'm trying to figure out what she means by dropped. Like, what does that mean, dropped? Like, that they just, oh, we don't have enough evidence, you're free? Or just dropped it as far as don't argue if they're insane or not, and accept they're insane, and then they go to a mental facility, you know, for the rest of their life. I don't know. This is making me kind of nervous about this case then, because what if they need to make that, she doesn't need to be doing interviews like that and making that public, because then that's going to give his defense an idea. So first of all, he confesses, and then he pleads not guilty. That's telling me that maybe the defense, they are going to use insanity, the defense. Now that they know this prosecutor backs off when they use it, I mean, she shouldn't be doing interviews saying this. That's making me upset. That's not right. Am I like not understanding this right, you guys? What do you guys feel? Tell me if you're reading this the same as I am, and it's not, it just doesn't seem right. Okay, so let's see if there's anything else real quick. Let's see. Here's his mugshot. Yeah, there's really doesn't look like there's anything more to really go over right now. I'd have to really try to dig in. So what do you guys want to, which case? Let's do one more case. Let's look up one more of these cases that they found. Which one? So let's look up, do you want to look into Lauren Cho, you guys? What do you think? Which one? Yeah, exactly, Mimi. And the fact that she's making this public now, so his lawyer is going to use that to his advantage. I mean, ooh, she backs off. She's scared of insanity defenses. Let's use that. Like, that's going to be their best bet. And what do you, I don't understand. You just drop murder cases? They said what? She dropped, what was it, 2 or 3 murder cases because the insanity defense. Well, why wouldn't you at least go through with it? Because even if you are found like insane, legally insane, you still don't you're not out on the streets. You still get locked up in a facility. I mean, so that's why I'm a little bit confused. Maybe when she means dropped, it doesn't mean they're free. Because insanity, even if you are found insane, it's not like a easy way. I mean, you're still behind. You still don't have your freedom. And it actually, I heard people say it could be worse being in like a facility like that, especially if you're faking it. If you're faking it and you're not insane, and then you're stuck in one of those places where there is all insane people, it probably would be worse than being in prison. It depends, I guess, who you are and what you prefer, but it could potentially be a lot worse than being in prison, because it's not like you just go free. You know what I'm saying? I don't understand. I think people, when they hear that, they think, oh, I'm going to go free. No, you're going to be just in a different facility, and you're going to be around a bunch of crazy people. Like, so it depends. Do you want to be in prison around evil people? I mean, they're crazy too. Or do you want to be in a different kind of people, you know? So either or. So why would she be afraid of that? Yeah, you might not be able to prove that he's not insane, but you still will get him locked up, and he'll be not free to do this to anybody else. So, okay, who did you want? Lauren Cho. Yeah, let's do Lauren Cho real quick. Well, I don't know. Where did they say? If there's not much on her, then we can look up to him too. Hold on one second. Yeah, they still get locked up. So it doesn't make, that's what I'm saying. So what is she saying dropped? Oh, you're saying that when she's saying that she's dropping the cases, what is she meaning? Like dropping them and they're free? That's what I'm just trying to figure out. I know I keep repeating myself, but I'm trying to see what you guys think, because I don't know. I keep thinking maybe I'm not explaining what I'm confused about. Okay, sounds like that the prosecutor dropped on her head. Zeke, I know Zeke's down. I barely get to see him anymore. My grandma, I should go get him. He's probably sleeping with her. Oh, Ohio. Wow. What part of Ohio, Ashley? That's what I'm saying. He probably won't, but the fact that the insanity defense seems to scare her, it almost sounds like, well, she's thinking, well, it doesn't look like he's going to use that defense, but if he does, is that going to scare her and she's going to like drop out? Don't, because I heard from the research I did a video and did like a bunch of research a couple years ago about how hard it is to actually win on it. And it's the thing is you don't really win when you're saying like, oh, you won on the insanity. You're not really winning. You're just going to a different level, a different prison, basically. But it's so hard to legally get found insane, because there's clinical insanity and legal insanity. And that's kind of what I did. I'll link that, actually. It's one of my old videos I did. I'll link that in the description so you guys can watch it. The difference between clinical insanity and legal insanity. And legal insanity is extremely hard to prove. And that's the insanity that you would have to prove for something like this. But all you do, it's not like they go free. They get locked up in a different type of a prison, like I said. So why is she even saying this? It's just, anyway. All right, let's look up Lauren Cho. Lauren Cho. All right, let me bring up some images so I could show those while I'm reading the article. Let me save some. Hold on one second, guys. Get that so people know who we're talking about. And then I love the split screen, how the new Windows makes it so easy to do it. But like I said, I'm still learning how to do it smoothly, so just bear with me when I do it. But hold on one second. Just trying to get some pictures together so I could play them on the other side while I'm reading the article. Just saving a bunch of them. got that one. Okay, that's about all I could find. So with it real quick. Alrighty. Oh wait, there's one more here. There's two more. And then that'll be good. Alrighty. So let's look at what Lauren Cho. So she was the one that was gonna move out west to start her own food truck. So I don't know if they know what's going on. Let's learn. See if they even have an idea of where she is. Hold on. I'm finding more pictures as I'm looking. Okay, that should be good. Okay, so we got pictures. Now let's get some articles and see. All right. Got a few articles real quick. Let's see. Okay. Let's start with this one. How's chat doing? Everybody good? Hey, Sharon. Hey, Donna. Penny. How's everybody doing? Gigi in the house. Donna, TJ. What's up, TJ? Alrighty. Let's make this bigger. Okay, so Asian female, 30 years old, 5'3", black hair, brown eyes, last seen wearing a yellow t-shirt and jean shorts. She's been missing since June 28th. Take this off. So, oh yeah, hold on. I saved up some pictures that we could look at. All right. Hold on one second. I'm going to go like that. There we go. All right. All right. So where are we at? Okay. So she was been missing since June 28th at approximately 5:10 p.m. when she reportedly walked away from the residence where she was staying at, and blah blah blah. Investigators with San Bernardino County Specialized Investigation Division are assisting the Morongo Basin Station in the effort to locate Lauren Cho. Investigators are investigating all the leads and working with family and friends. Okay, so if you have any information, contact Sergeant Justin Giles, 909-387-3589. So, wait, why is that? Okay, so here's some pictures I'll go through as I'm reading. Oh, I like that picture. All right, so let's see what this says. A 30-year-old went missing in California desert months ago. Her remains were just found and identified. So she walked away from home near Joshua Tree National Park in June and has been missing since. Remains were found earlier this month in the desert where Cho's. Oh, the remains that were found were Cho's. The manner and cause of death are pending toxicology results, the coroner said. So they found there were human remains in the rugged terrain of the open desert of Yucca Valley. The remains were near where Cho went missing 4 months ago. She was last seen on June 28th at Yucca Valley when she walked away from her home. Okay. Cho was a New Jersey resident whose friends called her L. McClatchy News reported. She moved to California 8 months before she disappeared. She had driven across the country with her friend in a tour bus for a different life. The last person to see Cho before she vanished. So this friend, who's this friend, man? There was a 10-minute window there. There was a 10-minute window there and she evaporated. After Gabby Petito's disappearance gained national attention, some people on social media pointed to Cho's missing person case. Many have said the cases show disproportionate media coverage for missing white women compared to missing people of color. Cho's family, however, said the two cases are very different, according to the Palm Springs. We understand the frustration many of you have expressed about how and why certain cases receive national coverage, her family said, according to the news. Ultimately, these two cases are not the same, and the differences run deeper than what meets the public eye. Okay, so let's see. Let's see this one. We want answers. Remains found near Palm Springs. Let's see here. Wait, what was that animal? Is that a chicken? What is that? Does anybody know? Huh. Yeah, that is a weird choice of words, evaporated. It's like, what? I never heard. I don't feel like I heard that to describe a missing person. Like when they talk about missing persons, that they use the word evaporated. Yeah, is it a chicken? That's what I was thinking, but that's like one of the most unique chickens I've ever seen. Like, it's, wow. Because look how, like, it's fur. It seems so, like, different than ones I've seen. Like, it seems like it would be really soft, like a lot softer, and just, I don't know, just different. And its face looks a little bit different. Oh, it's a what? Bantam chicken? Silky bantam. Yeah, I can see why it's called silky. It seems like it would be like real silky, soft hair compared to like what the other chickens look like. Wow. Wait, what do you mean no head? Isn't that a head right there? I thought that was just a weird looking face. Yeah, that's his head. That's his face. Right? Okay, so let's see what this says. Cho, where are we at? So she reportedly walked away from the Airbnb on June 28th around 5 p.m. The mountainous area is about a 30-minute drive north of Palm Springs, surrounded by desert hiking trails. So she was staying at the rental with a group of friends and reportedly became upset over an unspecified issue. She then allegedly walked away from the rental without taking food, water, or her phone. Huh. Cho was reported missing by her ex-boyfriend about 3 hours after she walked off, and he indicated Cho may have been in mental distress. That's right. That was the friend she traveled out there. It was her ex-boyfriend. A search warrant was executed on the Benmar Trail residence July 31st, and repeated aerial searches in the remote mountain terrain near the scene located human remains on October 9th on the rugged terrain of the open desert. So they're waiting toxicology test and are not releasing the cause of death at this time. Cho's family and friends, who run a website and Facebook page called Find Lauren Cho, said she was not under the influence of anything at the time of her disappearance. A friend said that the New Jersey woman was in California looking for a fresh start and had taken the opportunity to do some traveling as the pandemic eased. Oh, wait, I didn't mean to do that. A little bit bigger. There we go. All right, so why is that froze? It's not moving up. Oh, there it is. Another picture. We want answers, Lauren Cho. Cho is a talented musician, vocalist, chef, baker, artist, photographer, former music educator, and former piercing apprentice. Her friend said in a statement, she's the most loving, caring, and loyal aunt, sister, and friend, and the most hilarious person you could ever meet, and we cannot give up on her. All right. Let's see what else we got. disappeared in June. The positive identification. Sad end of the months-long search for Cho, a Korean American whose case gained renewed interest during the debate over racial disparities in news media coverage about missing person. So they're not going to tell us the cause of death. Nothing. Let's see. The case of Cho and those of other women of color appear to get a boost of attention amid criticism of the news media's intense focus on the late summer disappearance and death of Gabby Petito, who was white. Petito's remains were found near Grand Teton. I want to use this attention now and just power through, one of Cho's friends tweeted. Family members behind the Facebook page described Cho's personality and spirit. Elle is many things: a talented musician, incredible baker, hilarious and loyal friend, a strangely intuitive gift giver, and probably the coolest sister one could hope for. But this is where Elle really shines. As an aunt, the love she has for her nibbling is unmatched. Even among family, the consensus is that her nibbling is the person Elle loves the most in the world. Well, I never heard nibbling. I never heard somebody call like your niece or nephew, right? Is that what they're using to describe a nibbling? Have you guys heard that? Is that like a thing? Huh. All right, you guys. Well, they haven't released. So do you guys wonder if there's anything, like any interviews? I'm going to dig into this one because I would like to, since they don't even have a suspect, like who's this ex-boyfriend? Have they interviewed him? Has anything been released? Do you guys know? Like any interviews of the ex-boyfriend, or let's see. I'd like to see. Cody Orell's the most known, being the boyfriend of a missing Lauren Cho. Huh. Let's see if we could find anything about him. Cody is the one who informed authorities about her disappearance. She could have just been like a random either. See, I would like to see what the cause of death. Was it homicide? If not, was it something to do, just being out in the elements, no water, no food? She just starved, or heat stroke or whatever. Was it something like that, or was it homicide? And if it was, then yeah, I mean, it could have been just some random killing, like she was out by herself. Maybe it wasn't her ex-boyfriend or friend. I don't know. What do you guys think? Does anybody know more about this case or any details about that kind of stuff? Oh, the nibbling. Let me see. That it depends on what you're nibbling. Pretty young lady would like to have so nobody's heard of nibbling. It's not like something like I'm always behind on knowing certain words, so it's not like something I'm just silly and I don't know that people call it that. Okay, it doesn't look like any of you guys have heard that yet either. I don't know. They said they won't release it yet, unless if maybe as far as whenever that article was. But I'll try to look more into this. Let's see. Adventurous friends. I'm trying to see if I can find anything about the ex-boyfriend. So she's 5'3", 110 pounds, dark brown hair, brown eyes, wearing a yellow t-shirt, denim shorts. Okay, so I'm just trying to see if we can find anything about the guy. Oh, no. Oh, this took me to Facebook. Oh, this took me to the missing person, Lauren L. Cho. Okay. So more pictures. All right, that's good. Probably a lot more than these ones. Those are her tattoos. You got to be kind and goddamn it is what these two say. Looks like a little mushroom with a snail. And that looks like a little sheep. Right? And then what's this? And that's like Medusa with the snakes on her head. All right. All right. Let's see. We could go big here. Let's see what else. Oh, wait. I'm going backwards again. Oh, sorry. I'm going so slow. These are the ones. I like these black and white pictures, though. I love this picture. I like that shirt. Cat bus. Look, it's a cat. That's awesome. I want that shirt. Cat bus. Oh, look, there's a tattoo here. It looks like a hand. Look at that. That light or whatever. That's crazy. What is that shining down? I mean, wait a minute. Or is that a picture of a picture? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, that's not actually in the picture. It is in the picture, but it's not in the original picture, right? Because if that'd be crazy. It'd be like a ghost ray or shooting down or something. But it has to be like either a glare or like a smudge taking a picture of a picture, right? What do you guys think that is? That's not in their original picture, is it? Look how little she looks compared to those big rocks. Let's see. Oh, let's see singing. Oh, hold on. I'm going to have to share it because the audio, hold on. The way this my stupid glitch in my computer. So let me bring it up over here on my other computer where I could share the audio when I'm sharing my whole screen. Hold on. I mean, I could play it, but you're not going to hear it. Okay, hold on. I'm going to play it over here. Because you guys can't hear it, right? Oh, shoot. I have to log in. Wait. I don't know my... Oh, I don't know my Facebook password. I have to look it up. Hold on a second. 1 second, guys. Sorry. I need to get somebody that knows about computers to fix this glitch because I tried StreamYards and it's just sharing the audio when I share my whole screen. If not, I would have to stop sharing, share the window, and then go back and then share the whole screen and keep going back and forth. So I'm just going to pull it up over here. It's so annoying. It worked up until like a couple months ago when one of the updates came and something updated and it switched a setting or something where it isn't compatible with this audio thing. I try to talk to StreamYards and they have no idea. Okay, well, what? Okay. Very annoying. I've tried to go into my settings and tried all kinds of different ones. It just wouldn't work. Okay, so let's all right, let me bring that up. What's the missing person? Lauren L. Cho. All right, we'll listen to her sing. She sounds pretty good. I just listened to a part of it. All right, here it is. All right, let me share. Oh, wait. Oh, here it is. Wait. It's making a weird noise, huh? Hello? You guys hear that? All right.
Set me free, leave me be. I don't want to fall another moment into your gravity. Here I am, and I stand so tall, just the way I'm supposed to be. But you're onto me and all over me. I'm living on my knees as I'm trying to make you see that you're everything I think I need here on the ground. But you're neither friend nor foe, but I can't seem to let you go. The one thing that I still know is you're keeping me down. Ooh, you're keeping me down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're onto me, and all over. Something always brings me back to you. It never takes too long.
Wow. Sounds good, huh? Man. How freaking sad that somebody had to take her life, unless if we find out it's like natural causes or something. I don't know, but no, I don't think so, because wouldn't they say it though? Wouldn't they just say natural causes, or not natural causes, but like something happened, like where she was out starving or out in the elements? You know what I'm saying? Wouldn't they say that? The fact that they're not releasing anything makes me think that. Whoa. Hold on a second. Makes me think that it's maybe there is something going on. What do you guys think? Hold on a second. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. So I don't know. These stupid phones. Okay. All right. I think that should be good. So, okay. So let's see here. Let me go back to. Which one is mine? Let's go back to the Facebook. Oh, wait. It's the wrong one. I did the wrong one. There we go. All right. Let's see what else we got. Human located. Oh. All right. I was reminded earlier that these pictures of Elle exist. They were taken by the last person to have seen her before she disappeared. Oh, wow. So was this her ex-boyfriend that took them then, I'm guessing? Right? Wouldn't that be what that meant, I'm sure? Why wouldn't they just say that? Those are really good pictures. Wow. Yeah, those are the ones we looked at. Yeah, we saw those. All right, let's see what else. Elle has a number of tattoos. Many of them are not regularly visible in everyday street clothing, but we want to point out a few that can be easily noticed and fairly unique. Lower leg. The mushroom, this is on her lower leg ankle. Lamb is on the shoulder. No face, inner arm above elbow. 10 Commandments is on the thigh. I like that. You've got to be kind. And Medusa is on the thigh. All right. So the involvement is not in direct response to the media attention. Part of the story for some time, and continued professionalism that the work continues to get done. Okay. So this is her nibbling, right? The love she has for nibbling is unmatched even among family. The consensus is that her nibbling is the person Elle loves most in the world. Aww. So this is, and she was just missing these ones down here. All right, let's go back up to see. Oh, wait. Age 30. Let's see what else. I'm going to go back up to more recent and just look at the. Oh, wait. A group of Elle's friends created. Let's see this. Oh, password. What? All right. Never mind. It won't let you. Huh. All right. Well, never mind. So here's the news release. Human remains located on October 9th. Let's make that bigger. Here, let's put up a picture where I'm reading it so people that come in. All right. No. Oh, sorry. Oh, so that's not going to work. Sorry, remember, I'm just experimenting and learning all this. I forget how to do. There we go. Put this over here and put this over here. Here. There we go. Let me do it like this. All right. Okay. Make this bigger. Anyway, let's see. Let's just put it. All right. So October 10th. Yeah, that's when they found her. Just want to see if there's anything new that we haven't went over on this. Yeah, it looks like it's just stuff that, yeah, never mind. It's just stuff that we already actually talked about. I was just trying to find, like, if there's anything about her ex-boyfriend, you know? Let's see. Text. Oh, thanks, Bella. Hold on. I didn't even know you were here watching. All right, hold on one second. Oh, I gotta log on to my Proton Mail because it logged me out. I gotta look up my passwords for everything because I have different passwords for everything after all my accounts got hacked the one time, and I had to get different passwords because they scared me. They got into all my freaking stuff. But now I can't. I have a little list. I have them all written out. I don't remember any of them because they're all different. Oh, cool. It logged me in. All right, let me see what she emailed me. Is it a video or just oh, it's on a tweet or whatever? Okay, cool. Sweet. All right. Let me share this. Thanks, Bella. All right, so Lauren Cho's disappearance is somewhat similar to Gabby Petito. Why did they take Cody Orell's word like that? He is clearly the prime suspect. Okay, let's see. Wait, how do you... Okay. So Morongo Valley. Lauren Cho moved from New Jersey to California desert 8 months ago looking for a life of freedom and new possibilities. In a matter of minutes, Monday afternoon, she disappeared. So Cho was last seen at 3 p.m. Monday, June 28th. Didn't they say 5 p.m. last time? Now they're saying 3 p.m.? Huh. Anyway, sorry. In the area of Hoopo Road, she was on foot, at least at first, wearing a yellow t-shirt and jean shorts. Her friend Cody Orell is the last person to have seen her. The two who met in New Jersey and used to date were staying at a friend's property. On the afternoon of June 28th, he went into the tour bus that they'd crossed the country in, and she apparently walked away. There was a 10-minute window where she evaporated, Orell said in a phone interview. So I wonder, that's probably... Is it just... Wait, Bella, it's just the interview. It's not a video, right? That's probably what he used. He probably used the word evaporated, I'm guessing. And so they used it, right? Because they're quoting him that Orell said that she evaporated in a phone interview, right? All right. Which one is... Hold on, it's this one. Here we go. I know it's small, guys. Sorry, it's just the way it's done. According to the sheriff's report of Orell's call for help placed at 5:13 p.m., Cho got upset, walked into the hills between Yucca Valley and Morongo Valley. Orell tried to find her, then called their circle of friends for help. When they couldn't find her, they called in law enforcement. They told the sheriff's station that she didn't take her phone, water, or food with her. I searched all in the hills and no tracks anywhere, Orell said. Wait, why? Huh. It kind of cuts off right here, but they did walk into the hills. They would have found a sign of her by now. On one hand, we know it's better if she isn't in the wilderness, but also it's been 74 hours. And if she was in a car, our circle to search is much bigger, he said. He drove back to Bombay Beach Thursday to put up flyers with Cho's photo on them. And he and his friends are active on social media, sharing missing person flyers and information. Following her dream in a converted school bus. For RJ, okay. Lauren Cho is a woman with plans and a dream for the future, not someone who would walk away from everything. I had seen her the night before. We had dinner the night before, he said. I thought for sure she'd be back for dinner again that night. Cho was a talented soprano singer who toured with choirs in Europe as a teenager. Her friend in Jersey church choir. Dissatisfied with her job, Cho moved out west with Orell over the winter, driving across the U.S. in his tour bus. The two had met through mutual friends on Memorial Day and hit it off right away. He had always planned to come out west, and she decided to join him. Lauren wanted a different life. She wanted to move from the East Coast and taste freedom, Orell said. She quit her job and moved into the van with me. Or it was a van, right? Yeah. Camper, van, or whatever. In December, they ended their journey in Bombay Beach, a tiny community of about 415 people at the Salton Sea. I think I heard Zeke. Hold on. I feel like I heard his collar. Anyway, so in December, they ended their journey. Okay. On 415 at the Salton Sea. It's become known in recent years for attracting artists, musicians, and people seeking a freer, more creative life. We're both part of the community of artists down there, and we live part of the year in Bombay, okay said. That's probably Orel said. I bet. There's probably a dozen or so of us who live there full time throughout the winter. Cho bought an old school bus and was converting. Oh, a bus, yeah. Why did I say van? I don't know. I'm thinking of Gabby. But see, look, it cuts off. We can't even read it. Not to mention he used the word oh, see, they're even saying evaporated when asked where she's at. So that does that gives you an idea, because we were wondering why the evaporation, why the article said that, but that's him, which let's think, what does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Like, is that like a slip? Is that a sign? Is there something, should we read into that of why he chose that word? And if it is a sign of, if let's say he did kill her, I'm not saying he did, but let's say he did, is there a reason he used that word? Could that be like a sign into like how he killed her, but I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying if he did, who knows? She might have, it might be random. You never know. But I'm sure they're looking into him, Okay, so I want to see. No. Yeah, see, it's not. Has Horrell lawyered up and refused to talk to authorities? No, but plenty of killers don't. Let me just see if there's... Yeah, there's really not... That's about it, right? Is that it, Bella? Right? Is there anything else to look at? Or I didn't see the cross streets, though. You said they had cross streets? Hold on, let me see. Did I miss that? Oh, yeah, Hoopo Road and Ben Mar Trail. I guess we could do a GPS and check out where that is. Yeah, actually, we should, because we'll see. Is it like, how much desert is there? Could she have possibly she had no water and no food? Could she have starved or died of dehydration? But the thing is, though, you wouldn't think, because if she was feeling that, why wouldn't she just go back to where she was? Unless if she just got so far out and thought she could make it to like another place, and it was farther than she thought, and she didn't have enough water or food or whatever. She got dehydrated or overheated. But I don't know. It just seems maybe not likely, because would she have just went back because she didn't have any water? Like, why would she have tried to travel? I'm not sure. All right, let's see here if we could find where that is. But actually, let me see if there's anything else on the Facebook real quick. Oh, there is a GoFundMe, guys. It looks like. Right? Isn't that what this is? Yeah, GoFundMe in memory of Lauren Cho, or Cho, right? My name is Marilyn, the best friend of Lauren L. Cho's sister. I'm fundraising on behalf of Lauren Cho's family. The Chos are humble, faithful, and hardworking Korean American family that I have had the privilege of knowing for more than half my life. On June 29th, I received a heart-wrenching phone call from Lauren's sister that she had not been heard from and was presumed missing. Over the course of almost 4 months of searching for Lauren, the family exhausted their funds and efforts, traveling multiple times from coast to coast to recover their beloved Lauren. And unfortunately, on October 28th, we would all learn that the hopes of Lauren returning home to New Jersey would be dashed. One never imagines reciting a maid of honor speech at their best friend's wedding to organizing a fundraiser memorializing their best friend's sister years later. But I am humbled and honored to assist the Cho family in this way and extend all the gratitude for any amount of contributions. Lauren was vivacious and left a mark on all those that were blessed to have met her in this life. Lauren leaves behind a protective older sister, brother-in-law, adored niece, and her mother and father. For those not following the Facebook community, missing person Lauren L. Cho, I wanted to share with you all the lovely words her sister coined this morning to capture their sisterly bond and Lauren's witty spirit. 1 second. Years ago, I had been part of a mentor program that refers to the mentor-mentee matches as siblings. Elle's response to when I told her that I had been matched with a little sister who sternly told me that there can only be one little sister. Fast forward several months, Elle and my other little sister have met, and it wasn't an uncommon sight to see the three of us adventuring together. Although, to be perfectly honest, 90% of the time it would be the two of them banding together as the little sisters and cracking jokes at my expense while demanding that I feed them. And these friends are the sort of memories, I get to carry with me. Truly, I have been the luckiest to have had 30 years of the best company. Nothing changes the fact that Elle remains my favorite sister. My family extends their thanks to all of those who have waited with us, stood with us, cried with us, and hoped with us these past several months. The depths of our collective sorrow feels endless as grief demands space for its accompanying emptiness. I ask that you kindly respect the grieving process of the family and close friends who have known and loved Elle for years. Immeasurable gratitude and respect to Detective Abels, Detective Fernandez, the respective teams, Investigator Butler, and San Bernardino County Sheriff's Department. We are grateful for all their accommodations, including being able to come and make arrangements in real time so that Elle could accompany us as we journey back home. Anyway, many thanks to Arrowhead Aftercare for their efficiency and thoughtfulness. Oh, death, where is your sting? Oh, death, where is your victory? Elle's sibling from the start to forever. So if you guys want to donate, they raised $16,000, and their goal is $25,000. All right, so let's actually go to. Wait, did I exit out of that? Oh, no, I didn't. I want to look at the GPS of where the, well, are you sure you don't want to come for the GPS? I won't do it long. I just want to look at the cross streets. Hold on. 1 second, guys. So that's probably is the only interview with the boyfriend, right? The ex-boyfriend. Well, I want to see something. 1 second. Wow, they don't have anything about him. All right. Facebook. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. I wouldn't even know that, because to find him, because I don't even know what he looks like. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to do some digging later on and see if I could find like a Facebook or try to find him, find her, and then try to find him. But I'm not going to do that now because it might take me a minute. But I'm going to do the GPS real quick. Hold on. Or the Google Maps. Let's try. See if we could find where she went off walking. All right, Google Maps. Let me try to put in the cross streets. It's Hoopa Road and Benmar Trail. All right. Yes, California. All right, here it is. All right, so let's see. This is right here where she went off. Hold on, let me What does that say? Okay, let me just read this real quick. Actually, I'll just do... Let's do... Okay. Hold on. Like I said, I'm learning. I'll get better. There we go. There we go. There we go. No, I ruined it. Hold on. Okay. Oh my God. Okay, I screwed it up. I had it. All right, so here. So it was looking for the freedom. But see, this is going against it. He said 5. Didn't you guys? We've been reading all these articles and they all said 5, right? And this says 3. And this was before they had found her. And this interview with him was when she was just missing, and he said 3. In Morongo Valley, she was on foot, at least wearing. Okay, so this is where she was. Let's see. Wow. Yes. If she thought she could make it to the next somewhere and she just went and just underestimated how far anything was for food and water, she definitely could have just died out there. I mean, it's definitely a possibility. I mean, look at that. There's nothing. Oh my gosh. There's nothing around at all for miles. So what house was she? Let's type in the address of the Airbnb she was at. Hold on a second. Yeah. I don't know if it says it in this, but if not, there was articles that said it. Let me see if it actually says it on here. All right, so we're going to have to bring another article. Hold on a second. Which one? Now I exited out all of them, but hold on. We're going to find the article that said that. Right? Which ones do we look at? Because they said the actual. Let's just look at a couple and find. I know like at least 2 of them had the address, but I don't remember which ones. Just give me 1 minute. Not this one. It doesn't look like. No, not this one. I'm just going back to the ones that I clicked on because those are. Here we go. Staying at the Lock of Benmar Trail. Okay, so let's see. Benmar Trail. So it has to be around here because this is where she was last seen and they were staying there, right? That's what it said. But why don't I see any? Of course, it's not going to let us go down there. All right, so hold on a second, guys. Give me 1 second. I want to see if I want to see what this brings up. Suggest an edit. That. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute. Don't leave. Oh, thanks, Batman Justice. I just want to see if I could find real quick where they found her too. Did they? I forget if they named the actual. So Airbnb. Give me 1 minute. I think I found the Airbnb shoot they were staying at, but I want to see if I could find the address of where they found her. I forget if they said found human remains in the open Yucca Valley Desert. Bringing ends the month. Near Palm Spring. Where did that say? Missing 865 Yucca Valley. Yeah, it says around 5 p.m. Okay. All right, so I'm just trying to find a little bit more information now that we have the Google Maps up. Just give me 1 minute. Palm Springs. Where's this? Walked away from the home near Joshua Tree Park. So I don't know. Do you think this is where I'm trying to figure out where's Joshua Tree Park? Okay. So this I think might be right. And why won't it let us go down? Let's see. Do you think, you guys? Let's see here. Wow. Oh, I thought there was going to be more than one picture. How do you... No, I guess not. All right, let's go back here. It says 7 photos. Well, where's the other photos? Why can't it let me go? Let's do this. Oh, there we go. Nice. So do you think this is it? It's like 860 Benmar Trail. I want to see where am I totally... Maybe they were staying here? Or... Wow. I would like to stay there. That'd be a nice little camping adventure. Okay, so let me go actually... Hold on a second. Let's see here. 10, 11... Joshua Tree. I just want to see if they give any more specific. It's got to be that. That's like the only house on that block, you know, in that area. So it has to be. It's the only like spot that it possibly that they would have been staying at, right? Let me see what the chat's saying. Okay, so I just want to see. No. Hold on. All right, so let me do. Why does it keep doing it? I don't want it to be that. Okay, there we go. That's There you go. Let me make that smaller so I could read this and then go back to the map. Don't worry, I'll get better at this map thing, like going around with these pages, because I just upgraded the Windows, so it's all new system, like all new stuff. So I'm trying to learn it. It's better. I like it, but just bear with me. I'll get better at it. Okay, so I think this is where she was staying. Let me see. Or am I totally off? Gives a cross street where she was last seen. So am I not on the right street? Isn't this it? Oh yeah, I'm on the right spot. Oh, you could actually look at the inside. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I'm pretty sure because it's all right. Let me exit out some of this stuff. Benmar Trail. Benmar Trail. All right, let me Google that. Whoa. Sorry guys. Okay, I'm just trying to look up coffee shops, high desert, nature museum, things to do. Okay, 1 second. I'm just trying to find no, not exit. Hotels, nearby coffee shops. No. Exit out of that. There we go. Human remains. Oh, yes, it shows where it's where the human remains were found. Okay, hold on a second. All right. I knew it. That's what I was trying to. Okay, here we go, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Let me share. Okay, so this is where she was found. So let's try to find. Exit out of that. Let's try to find it on the map now. All right. Okay. Oh. Oh my gosh. Just trying to do that. Okay. So let me go back to this. All right. So 29. Palms Highway. I guess I could type that in, huh? Here, I'll do. Just add another place. I want to add another place. Forget. Hold on. There. Let's do it like that. All right. I don't know which one. Palms and Palms Highway. Oh, South Valley. Let's see, is that? No, it can't be that. That might be, I might. I'll find it, guys. Oh. I'm just trying to see if that's even it. Isn't that, you think? I'm trying to find this road, Quail Springs Road. You guys see it? So if that's it, it's 3.7 miles away, if this is the right spot. I just got to verify it. I'm just trying to figure this out. At least from when her ex-boyfriend said she walked. Hold on. Sanabino, no, the court office is working to identify Yucca Trail. 242-62. So this is the Highway 29, and then Yucca Trail, Navajo Trail. Where's the Yucca Trail? Huh. Where are you, Yucca Trail? Maybe. You think the Navajo Trail is the Yucca Trail, maybe? Let's see, guys. Are you guys hanging with me? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this out. If I'm at the right spot here. Oh, wait. Okay. Has to be, maybe. I just want to take. So let me just see if there's possibility another. No, I mean, I think that's it. Oh, wait. Where? Never mind. I'm looking at the wrong. I'm an idiot. That's where she was at. Wow. Okay. Just see, this is. I just had a moment. But this is what happens when I'm doing this all live here. I forgot I put in directions. So this is the freaking 86 Benmar Trail. I'm an idiot. That's why it wasn't quite matching up. I'm thinking. Well, I don't know. Let me make sure here. Hold on. Oh, you guys are probably ready to. Wait, this says 37 miles, but I switched. Let me go back to. Hold on a second. Because I swear that the first one only said 3. Was I looking at it wrong? 29 Palms. Because did it say how far she was from? I don't know if I just do that. That does say an hour 43. But if I. Let me see. 5:10 on foot. Been reported missing. I just want to see how far they said she was. I can't remember what they said for how far she was from. I'm going to go back to the first one. Yeah, hold on a second. Maybe it is the first. This right here. This seems more probably appropriate. 3 and almost 4 miles, 12 minutes. Let's see. But where is the... Right here it is. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be here. If I would have just realized what I was looking at the first time, I'm sure, right? So I'm trying to find the Yucca Trail, though. Where is the Yucca Trail? So this is where this is saying. But of course, it's not right on 29. It could be. Oh, wait. What am I doing? 29 is not even. Oh, my God. I should be doing this. Oh, I'm having some moments. That's not even the address. 29. I just clicked. That's the freaking name of the road, and I'm putting it in like it's the address. No. So now we have to find Yucca Trail. Okay. Oh, well, this is funny. You guys can laugh at me. So it's somewhere on this highway where 247. Let's look where 247 is. I'm just having a couple silly moments. I'm really not this dumb. But I am. I make these dumb mistakes and and then I laugh at myself. But I just need to try to find where at on 29 Palms Highway. So just ignore that last 10 minutes, okay? So we got to find the Yucca Trail. Here's the Yucca Valley. Santa Fe Trail. So I guess we could do 29 and 247. Oh, hold on, guys. How's the chat doing? You guys probably think I'm an idiot here, but hold on. Let me go. Let me just do something here. Palms Highway. All right. I would just thought. Okay, here we go. Here it is. Here it is. I think I found it, guys. Yucca Trail, I found it. Figures when I go off, I just thought I wanted to find it first, but now as soon as I go off, I find it. Okay, so here's the Yucca Trail right here. So she was found about right, it looks like, because here's this. See, right here is that where you have the Yucca Trail, you have 247. Okay, so she was found it looks like. So this goes down. Down. I mean, it looks like around. Probably, I don't know. Hear me? All right, so this is a trail. It's hard to tell from this, around here, right? I'm guessing. Approximate. Let's see how far that is. How do you... Let me just put that in just to see. It's around the area. I know it's not probably exact, but... Hold on, let me take... hold on. Hold on. Wait, I'm trying to add destination. All right. let's see, if we take, I just want to see how far it is from where she left, approximately. How far from this to this. Is that still the right? Yeah. Then March 12 minutes. Or wait. So it's 5.5. Well, it'd be a little bit quicker. Not quite, because if she was on foot, she wouldn't have to go on this road. She could probably just go like a more direct route, you know? So let's see. It'd be like more like maybe this route, but still probably not quite as many. Which route is this? Oregon Trail. I don't know. So, I mean, almost like between like 4 and 5 miles. I mean, I would say 4 to 5 miles from where she left. Probably more close like to 4, because she probably wouldn't be going like that if you go straight. I'm back, guys. I don't know. My internet went off. That hasn't happened since I've had my own internet. When I used to go downstairs and the house internet was so bad, that's why I had to get like specific internet just for me and not share it with the house. And that hasn't happened. That used to happen all the time when I went down the basement, but I don't know. It just went off. Like I didn't have internet for a couple minutes. Anyway, where was I at though? Let me share this. Let me share my screen real quick. So I found, I don't know when I went out. When did I go out, guys? I have no idea. I could have been talking for how long. I don't know. I'm not sure when it went out. Okay. So what we were trying to figure out is how far it looks like it's between 4 and 5 miles, probably closer to 4 because, because if she went straight through, but we don't know. I mean, is that story true? Like, if he's telling the truth and she did take off, then maybe she did. Like, okay, let's see. But see, that's hard to believe because look at this. Let's say she did just overheat or starved or, dehydrated and died. That doesn't make sense though, because she would have passed through a lot of places where she could have got water or food or got something. Do you see what I'm saying? Look, because if she left from here and her remains were found here, I mean, we see from here to here, she would have passed a bunch of places. So I don't know if I'm buying this. Well, he's not. I guess they're not saying that that's what happened. They're just saying she left and this is where she was found then. Unless if somebody picked her up, like some random person killed her. I mean, that could be very likely too, because look, I mean, in these deserts, like anybody could have picked her up and nobody would have saw. But as far as my first thing, one of my thoughts of, oh, did she get dehydrated or, overheated or whatever? No, now I'm not thinking that's what happened because she would have passed through all this if she made it this far. So, yeah, I think there was some foul play. I definitely think it was a homicide now that I'm seeing the area and that look. I mean, it would be hard to miss any of these areas. So she could have stopped at any of those if it was like something else. So unless if it was like, some other health thing, but, yeah, so I guess we'll wait and see. I'm going to try to dig into that ex-boyfriend and see if I could find anything about him and see what the deal with that is with like, why is it an ex, but they are still friends? Was he still, was it a situation where he was still in love with her and she only wanted to be friends and he was upset? Or were they just really good friends and they're still friends? Or was their relationship like crazy? Find out all that kind of stuff. I'm sure that's what they're investigating to figure it out. So yeah, this is where the Airbnb was, and this is where they said she left. Like I said, we're getting two different stories. We're getting one person saying it was, well, I don't know if it was the same person. I guess the friends maybe were saying 5 o'clock, but before they found her, that interview that Bella showed me on Twitter, he said at 3. And this was before when she was just missing and she left at 3. And then when you read the articles where the friends were saying, oh, yeah, the friends that were at the house, they were saying like at 5 she left. Remember? So, that's 2 hours difference. So I don't know why there's that difference there. Okay, so let's see. I'm just guessing this is around the area that she was found because it just shows the point in the map. So I just kind of estimated. So, but let's just see this area, what it looks like. So it was probably more, hold on. It wasn't, I'm sure, in a neighborhood like that. It was probably more, they said the desert. Let's see. Yucca Valley. Probably like around here somewhere. Like in one of these areas, I bet. Like here, or here, or here. I'm guessing. So yeah. Anywhere from here. I bet you it was like here. I guess it could be here, but I'm thinking like more like here. Huh. Somebody just probably dropped her, like left her body there, whoever killed her, in my opinion. Because now the more that I'm finding out and seeing, I think, yeah, I definitely think they're going to say it's homicide. I don't know. I really do. Where was that? Joshua. They said it was by the Joshua Park. So yeah, more closer to here, around this area. Because that's, so it might have even been like here, but it's still somewhat in this area. All right, well, that's that, guys. We'll try to look into that. And if you guys know or hear anything, let me know. It's definitely worth it trying to investigate and look into, because for us, you know, us little people that like to do it online and just try to see if we could find anything, because I think there was something going on, whether it's a random or if it was 20 miles north of Palm Springs. So it's 20 miles. Oh, that's where she was staying, yeah. So wait, that doesn't make sense. Hold on a second. Open in the open Yucca Valley Desert. So yeah, it had to be in one of those open places. But why does that say 20 miles north? Because this is definitely the cross. Hold on. It's got to be the place, right? Wait, did I put in the wrong? Did that switch the location? Hold on a second. No, that's right. Hold on. I'm trying to get... How's everybody doing in chat? I'm sorry. I'm like... I hope I'm not making this confusing. I just want to see something. Because why does that look different than... Because I want to try to... Where was that? I had that 360 view. That's what I want to go to again. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, okay. How did I get that before? The 360 view. Now it's, oh, more. I don't remember, but I had it. Oh, well, we looked at it. I don't know what the heck I did, but it's making me mad. There we go. No, that's not right. Hold on. There we go. Let's go down. I don't want the freaking school district. All right, I'm about done, you guys. We already looked at it. I don't know. It's just making me mad because now it's not. It's not doing it. I got to get more familiar with freaking Google Maps, I guess. Let's see. Timeline, maps, tips, take a tour. Morongo Valley. Anyway, all right. So how's everybody doing in chat? No, I wanted to go. You guys all right? I gotta exit out of this Google Maps. I have too many tabs. I feel like I'm getting overwhelmed having all these things open. Okay, so we got that done. Let me exit out of that. Exit out of that. Exit. Exit. All right. Okay, now we're back to. All right, guys. I think I'm going to end this though. But all thanks, Batman, for the super chat. And then I swear you did one earlier too, and I lost the internet. There was a couple. Oh yeah, thanks. Another $2 thank you, Batman. And Gigi, thank you, $4.99 tip. Yeah. Thanks, guys. You guys are awesome. 14 asterisk, what's up? So yeah, it looks like she traveled from, at least from what I seen, from where they said she left and then where her remains, it looks like it was like 4 to 5 miles. I'm going to have to double check to make sure, because I don't know, what is this, said 20 miles north of wherever Palm Springs. I got to figure that out because I don't know. Maybe that's just somewhere. Yeah, I guess I don't even know where Palm Springs. That could be. I mean, that was just Palm Springs Road, so that definitely could be right. It has to be because those were the addresses. That's where it showed. So yeah, I don't know why I'm doubting myself, and it makes sense. I mean, because she was found in the Yucca Valley, and it was right there, and then the crossroads. Where it said. So I don't know what to think, but it's very interesting, and I'm sure they're looking into that boyfriend, or at least they're talking to him, making sure his story adds up. So yeah. Any other new cases for me to work on in the future, guys? Oh, and that Cleo, you guys, Cleo's I think it was 6:23 was the time. So I was wrong. It wasn't 3 hours. I was going to actually do a quick little short video to clear it up, and I still am, because those are the people that aren't here, because I misled everybody saying 3 hours, and I know I corrected it in the same live, but that doesn't mean that everybody that heard me originally say that was still there at the end for me to correct it. So what if they left and then they went and spread that, and then I feel like I'm a part of this misinformation. So I want to put out a quick little video that it wasn't. I think it was 6:23. Let me see. Let me find the article that Cleo Smith's mom and the boyfriend called the cops. So she woke up around 6 a.m., couldn't find Cleo, and by 6:23 it was, she had called. So it wasn't 3 hours. I don't know where I got that. Here, press conference. Somebody said the press conference, it says they mentioned that, yeah, she called 6:23, Dark Sea, and then there's other people that sent it too. So a bunch of people said that. At least I got like here, let me bring up this article. This will help. This is one of the articles that somebody sent me, and I do apologize. I don't know where I got that. I am so confused why I had that in my head. I wonder if somebody else said it and then I put it in my head. I'm not sure. Okay, so a roadblock into and out of the campsite wasn't until 8:34. So the first officers arrived at the blowholes at 7:10 a.m. So here we go. He said Cleo's mother, Ellie, called 000 at 6:23 a.m. So that's their emergency number. Obviously, it's 000. And just before 6:30 a.m., the first police car was dispatched to the blowholes. It was the thing. It was questions why the officers didn't immediately close the campground, because it took them till 8:34 before they put the roadblock. And let me see. Yeah, so I'm going to do a quick little video. I'll do a timeline here. I don't know. But hey, I'm only human. I don't know. I must have got something confused and I had it in my head. And then before that live, I was just like thinking, wow, 3 hours. But so what do you guys think? Is there anything new that has come out that is making you doubt the story? Well, I know most of you guys do doubt the stories. A lot of you guys are suspicious of them. That was the only thing that really bothered me, was the 3 hours. And since that's not true, I don't know. I think a part of me is leaning more towards that I believe their story. But I want to see if anything new has came out, because I haven't checked in a couple days. Besides that, just him when he called her lazy, that kind of stuck out. But that's about it. Everything else, I feel like it just seems like it's possible that happened, right? You got the screeching tires around 3 a.m. There was a car that was seen that was around the area at that time. What else? The 2 doors. I think there was 2 doors on the tent, right? I think we came to that conclusion that we think. I'm not saying for sure, but from looking at the picture, it looks like, I'll show you. From looking at the picture and then hearing the story about how she got out of the tent and then realized saw that the zipper was undone on the door. And if that's true, that there's 2 doors, 2 openings, then that very well could have happened, that somebody went into the tent and that they didn't wake up or didn't know. And they picked her up in the sleeping bag, because the sleeping bag is gone. They probably were really gentle, and they could have had their hand over her mouth. Who knows? And she's kind of still sleeping. Maybe they did kind of cover her up with the sleeping bag and put their hand over her head or mouth, and probably got out of there as quick as they could and squealed their tires. I mean, if that was them, and the parents were just sleeping and didn't even hear it. I mean, I think it's possible. I mean, I guess we'll see. What do you guys think? I know most of you guys don't agree on that. Yeah, maybe that's why. Maybe in my head when they said that. But yeah, I mean, this is a pretty good timeline. So like I said, I'm going to do a quick update, correct my mistake. So at least I got that. And then I'm not going to do it tonight. I'm got my grandma's funeral services tomorrow for the funeral services in the morning. So I'm gonna probably go to bed and then work on it tomorrow. So you guys make sure if you hear anybody say that, correct them, because I feel responsible for that stupid mistake. Oh, I really do. But that video is deleted. So at least I did delete that video where I said it. So that it's deleted, and then I'm going to do a correction. But what was I going to say? I don't know. So anyway, that's that, guys. Thanks for sticking around through my internet loss. Oh, wait, question. Do I look blurry? And it's not like it looks like kind of like it messes with your eyes. Do you guys see that too? I see it on this computer, but this one looks okay. Do you guys see that? Because if so, there's something going on with my settings, or maybe it's just, let me know. Do I look different, basically? Does it look different than what it usually looks like as far as like blurriness? Oh, hey, Living Curiously. Thank you. Bridget, Jabberjaw's in the house. KLM. Out of focus. Yeah. I don't understand why is it doing that. I want to look on YouTube side. Hold on one second. I don't get it. And it's weird because like I'll go to my video, my camera settings, and it looks fine. But then once I go onto StreamYard, right onto the StreamYard website, and I click on the camera, it goes to this like out of focus. And I try to do my settings. They're all the same as they were. So this is just, I don't know, it's making me mad. Let me see. Just want to see. I'm on the YouTube side. I just want to see how, yeah, it's definitely out of focus. I don't know. Huh. Why am I having such trouble with this camera recently? And it's not like on this one, it's fine. I don't know. Anyway, all right, guys. I don't know. It's nothing. I'll try to work on it. Maybe it's just. Wait a minute. What? Hold on a second. Oh, what? You guys, this is something's not right here. All right, I better go. I don't know. It's saying this app is using my microphone. It doesn't even. All right. All right. I'm going to go. I'm going to look through. Maybe I got something going on. Okay, I'm going to end this, guys. But I will chat with you maybe tomorrow. I don't know. I'll hopefully do a live within the next couple of days. I know Zeke. I don't know. I should go get him, but I don't know. I'll next live. I'll go get him and show you since it's getting late. I want to go to bed, but all right, everybody. Good night, everybody. Thank you.